All right. Okay, I want to share with you tonight on how to scale your business to £1 million. Scaling your business to £1 million. I was having a chat. I had a chat with John yesterday, and I was excited. During the course of the discussion, his plan. He has already mapped out his plan to to scale his Amazon business to £1 million and eBay to 500,000 pounds this year. And I was excited when he shared that with me. I started a session with him. Before then I've had a session with him where we discussed on that, and I was so much glad, to because it's so important once you catch the vision, when you understand what this is all about. Sometimes, if you say to someone scaling your business to £1 million, someone that is not business minded, that is thinking, he's just thinking about himself, his ability, what he has, the person we see it as something that is impossible. Says no, £1 million. But you see, success is a mindset. You can condition your mind to think in a certain way. There is a science of getting rich. There are things that you can do that will bring success to you. So we say that success is predictable. It is something that everyone that understands financial principles can say to you that this is what will happen in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, in a year time, and it will happen. The only thing that can stop such thing from happening is only when natural occurrence or God stops such thing from happening. Like, for example, when we talk about natural occurrence, like something like COVID-19, early this year, a lot of people plan what they were going to do in 2020. They had a lot of plans, set everything. So now those things, they might not be able to accomplish those things because of the things that happened, which was actually beyond their own control, beyond human control. So the thing that happened from nature, or the thing that maybe if God resists the person from achieving such. But in a situation where there is nothing outside your control, or God resisting the person, it is something that you can predict. You can say that in this will happen based on principles, because success is based on principles. And also, from this session, I want you to begin to view success from another perspective. I say success is a mindset. There is a mindset that attracts money. There is a mindset that will also, when you have such mindset, money will run away from you. I was sharing with John yesterday. I said, day before yesterday, as I was driving, what the thought that was just came into me is that I am a success at every count. Then I began to reflect back in my personal life, and I was able to convince myself that I've had a consistent track of success in my life. So I have had, there is not like something that is not consistent. I have had a consistent, from as a child, moving to secondary school, from secondary school, and even when I finished, from the things I started doing in church, from church, getting admission to higher institution, the fellowship I pastored in church, in school, which Rose here, can also testify. When I was in school, the fellowship that I pastored, when people get into naked, once they enter the road that leads to naked, they will see a billboard that says believers love what naked Christ members. We had a big billboard. I had a big billboard there, and no one, except you are told that the fellowship in school were being pastored by a student, you won't even believe it. I had my office in a story building, and I don't think that there was anyone in school, any fellowship in school, that had a secretariat the way we had our own. I had a secretariat, an office. So I had office where I was in school, where, and the building where we were just, there was no other students in that. It was one-story building, and I was there at the upstairs there. So everything we did when we come to fellowship, we were experiencing the supernatural. So many things were just happening, a lot of favors. We had connections, a lot of connection from banks, which Rose also can testify. Banks coming in, they want people from fellowship, to work for them, and then we were sending people to banks in school, to work in bank, and my partnership in school also increased, and because as a result of my members that were working in banks. So there was a kind of money flowing in from outside into beyond what was coming from students. So from there we had so much. I would just look back at my life and said, wow, this is really inspiring, to think about it, that it's not just here, what I'm doing. So it's something that when I look back, there is a track. I look back when when I just finished my secondary school. I started, I got born again, was so vibrant, winning souls. My cell meeting became one of the largest in church, even which that even attracted, made my pastor, to brought me closer. And also he enrolled me into Love War Ministerial College, there's a lot of things, and those things, they helped me to condition my mind. I've always think in a certain way. So when we talk about success, I say success is a mindset. There is a mindset that attracts wealth. Even when I'm sleeping, you see, I sleep without thoughts. I'm a rich man. So there are some thoughts that there is no way they can come into me. I just have a certain way, and these thoughts were not even as a result of where I was coming from. Because if I look back from my own background, physical background, I would have been someone that would have grew up with a poverty mentality. But somehow, by God's infinite grace and mercy, the Lord helped me at the early stage. I began to think in a different way, to see things in a different way. While I was in school, I said to people, I said, from here, I'm not going to go back to my father's house when I'm done with naked. I'm going to travel abroad from there. It happened that way. A lot of things, when I look back into my life, a lot of things that I've started at several years, I see myself doing those things. So I'm saying this to you, it's so important for you to, to have the right mindset in whatever is of the business, what we are doing, for you to have a greater picture. You don't necessarily need to have everything available at the moment, but you can begin to condition your mind in a certain way. You can begin to see yourself in a certain way. You can begin to think in a certain way. And before long, you will see things will begin to fall in place for you. Things will begin to fall in place for you. When things are happening to others, those things will not get to you because of, number one, your relationship with Jesus Christ, and also the way you think. The Bible says, as a man thinks in himself, so is he. So your thinking process has a long way to go in attracting wealth. If you are going to be successful in your business, in Amazon business, and whatever you're doing, you will need to condition yourself to think in a certain way, to see yourself doing better, achieving, getting results. Don't be among those that says it doesn't work with this work, with this work. For me, whatever I'm doing, the first thing that will come to me is this. I said the Bible says there is profit in every level. I say yes. So there is profit. So I begin to meditate on that scripture. So if that is the way it is, there is profit in every level. That means whatever anyone is doing, whether you are a cleaner, whatever job you are doing, the Bible says there is profit in every level. I believe the Bible. And that is the way it is. He says, see thou a man diligent in his work. He said, this man shall stand before kings and not mere men. Then I picked that word diligent. I began to study, to understand the meaning of that word diligence. Diligent means thorough and careful effort. Thorough and careful effort. That means, and whatever you're doing, if you put in your best on it, if you choose to understand what you're to learn in what you're doing, understand it, you'll be amazed by the doors, by the opportunities that will be ushered, that will be opened for you. So, number one point for you today is this: success is a mindset. Build that mindset of success. So, we're talking about scaling your business to £1,000,000. Success is a mindset. Number two is invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. When we're talking about the mindset of success, there was also something else I discovered. I discovered that a lot of people would prefer to watch TV from morning to night, to watch TV from 3 hours. Even I discovered this when I was growing up. I found that my friends, so many of them, when they wake up in the morning, they will come out of the street, they begin to chat, talk. They will feel so comfortable. They can spend hours talking. But these same people, if you invite them to church, if I invite them to church, then if they stay like 1 hour or 30, they will say, oh, they need to go, they need to go. They feel so uncomfortable. So they don't even feel relaxed. Spending time in the things of the spirit that can improve their life. They can spend hours watching movies, doing things that will not contribute to their personal self. They can use any amount of money to buy material things like buying shoes, shades. When it comes to them buying a material, like them, and we in church we have a rhapsody of realities. So when it comes to someone buying, using that little distance to buy a material that they can study, and that material will improve their life, they begin to think, it's so expensive, no, it's too much. How can I use this amount for? But the same people will use the same amount of money to buy coke, to buy other things, and within 24 hours, whatever they bought, they will just flush it when they go to toilet. That is having the wrong mindset. So not having the mindset of investing in themselves. Still, when you have that mindset, like for example here, I myself, I listen to audibles every day. I listen to audio messages every day. Even before I found out about there's an audio this that is called Scribe. Before I found out about Scribe, I used to listen to, or I was using only Audible from Amazon, and I was paying like buying because Amazon you receive one credit every month. So if you want 3 credit, you pay £18. Then when that £18, or you can now buy the whole book, maybe either £7.99 or £18, depending on how much the book is. So I was like buying like 5 to 10 books every week. So my wife would say, why do you keep buying this? When I buy some books, I don't even tell her. There was a mentorship program I pay about £20,000. I did not even tell her because number one, I know what I was going for. I know, because number one, I believe so much in investing in myself. So those people, they've learned there are some things that the person I paid that money to, he knows some things that which I do not know in that field, and I wanted him to mentor me. I wanted to learn from him. So I said, yeah, I'm going to pay that money to get it. That is the way I think. Now, that money to someone might be thinking 20,000 pounds for mentorship. This, yeah, that is your thinking. But for me, I'm thinking on investing in my personality. The greatest investment that you can make is to invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, whatever investment that you make in yourself will remain there. The Bible says that wisdom is the principal thing. It says, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, it says, get understanding. It says, buy the truth, buy the truth, and sell it not. So the scripture is full of, there are a lot of things that we can do. It says, grace and peace be multiplied to you through the knowledge of God and of our Lord Jesus Christ. So that means we can increase in grace by learning new things, by acquiring new knowledge, new things, learning new ways of doing things. So I say to you, point number two, invest in yourself. Learn to prioritize the things that are more important to you. If you can watch TV for an hour, that means you can use 1 hour every day to invest in yourself. Have a routine in your life whereby the way you do things, whereby just have that 1 hour every day. You just keep doing little things every day. You'll be amazed if you keep doing little things every day. Keep learning new things, like in your business. And you say to yourself, I'm going to be listing one item every day. So that means in 30 days, you've listed 30 items. So, but if you do nothing, your account will still remain that way without nothing happening. So it's all about, someone said, how do you eat an elephant? It says bit by bit. So if you can train yourself to do little every day, so in your business, whatever that you are doing, ensure that you do something every day that will move you forward. Something every day. So, and if you train yourself to do something every day, to invest in yourself every day, you see, the law of compounding will work for your good. The next point is, I said, learn to give to others. This is so important because every successful person, they understand the law of giving. Now, you might not know it, but if you are going to be very successful in life, you will need to learn to give. The natural man, every spiritual person on earth, understand the law of giving. Now, I'm not talking about church. This is not about church. This is about the law of prosperity. Also, when you are talking about accumulating wealth, like, okay, for example, being grateful is part of it. Every spiritual person, whether they are Christians or not, they have a way of being grateful. Even though they are not grateful to God, but they are thankful for something. So every day, so they remember something, they memorize something in their life that they are grateful to. Because there is something about the human spirit. When your mind is occupied with, for example, thoughts of worrying, you just keep worrying, you will not be able to receive ideas. But when your mind is open, a heart of thanksgiving, a grateful heart, ideas will come to you. And remember, one of the things that you're going to require, you will need in your life to be highly successful is ideas. is ideas. Because from your spirit will guide you. There are some times when the solution you might need might not be outside. Your spirit will guide you, say, do this. Your spirit will guide you on when to invest. Now, this type of things, you will not learn them from outside. You will not learn them from book. It is something that you are going to be guided from inside. So that is when you begin to tap from, and you can only tap from your inside when you have a grateful heart. When you are grateful to life, to God. So when that happens, you see yourself, you can be able to tap into ideas. Ideas will be coming to you like, even when you are driving, you can be driving, the ideas will come. What it comes, because you know what just entered, you pull over, you write it down. Because you understand the value of it. If you're going to be successful, you will need to, it's something that you need to practice it. Being grateful, to life. You see opportunities, you see good things in the society. You look at what, what the government, for example, where we are, we're in a better environment, and you begin to see the good things of life than the bad things. If you watch those that always see the bad things, they always end up the bad ways. They end up being complainers, murmurers, gossip, talking about people, and their pocket is always empty. They're always there. So their own part will just be the power of the now talking. They now become social critics. They have answer to everything, but it's not working in their life. And where there are some of us that when they look at us, they will think that we are not wise, but we have more money than them. They think that that we are not wise. The things that they are not able to do, we still go and do it, and we come out. So these are the things. There are mysteries in life, and as you are in this group, it's my responsibility also to remind you of these things. So like giving, make it, train yourself to give. Natural men, they give to charity. They do a lot of things now because they understand spiritual laws. Those that do not understand spiritual laws might just say, he just gave this one to check the work. They are obeying financial principles. In Africa, in Nigeria, for example, the level of sacrifice, like if you use a cow or a chicken for a sacrifice, the quality of that sacrifice is not the same when you sacrifice a human head. There are levels. So there is something about sacrifice. There is something about giving. So you learn to give. You learn to give. And for you as a Christian, you will be guided, just like during this COVID-19, this period, I have given to a lot of people, even that never asked me. So, but you see, they were not the one, they never asked me, but I was led to give to them. Now, because I was led to give to them, I was not expecting them to say thank you to me or anything, and I wasn't expecting them to give me back anything, but I just obey a law. I just obey something that will activate something else good on my own part. And you know what? So many of them, they prayed for me. Okay, let me just show you, if you can see this. You'll be surprised. I have given to so many people this period as never before. And it's amazing the level of prayers I received. I will call one pastor like that. I say, give me your account number. It's not just pastors, even brothers, sisters. I don't know if you can see. If you can see my phone? So these are names of people that I gave. This is Azimo. people that I don't know if you can see that, but these are the different people that I sent money to in Nigeria this period. Now, I'm saying this to you because number one, you might be thinking that you do not have. Your 20 pounds will make a great difference in someone's life in Nigeria. Your 50 pounds can make a great difference in someone else in Nigeria. I believe in blessings. Okay, I said develop a grateful and a winning attitude. So the next one here is there's a scripture I want us to read here. It says Proverbs chapter 25, verse 2. It says, "It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings to search out a matter." I want you to meditate on that scripture. It says, "It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of king is to search out a matter." If you catch the revelation behind that scripture, it will change a lot of things in your way, in the things that you do. Now, I want to talk a little more today on product research. Now, we can apply this principle here in searching out things. Success is your responsibility. It's not someone else's responsibility. Now, I got this revelation several years ago. Pastor said, success is my responsibility. Success is your responsibility. So I got that. I caught that that revelation. I began to success is my responsibility. You know what? At my early stage, when I was growing up, I used to think sometimes maybe while walking on the street, I would just see one bag of money on the road. That's how God will bless me. Or one day, Pastor will just announce that he's giving everyone this. I used to think that way. But as my mindset began to change, I began to view things in a different way. Success is my responsibility. Think on that. Success is your responsibility. Whatever we are doing in Amazon, on eBay, online, it is your responsibility to make yourself successful. Okay, product research. It is the process of analyzing market trends and various metrics to find products that can generate high sales. You need to learn how to play with figures. When it comes to product research, this is very important. Number one, I say it is the process of analyzing market trends and various metrics to find products that can generate high sales. In business, research is everything. And when you do your research, there are some things when you're doing a product research, there are some things that you need to bear in mind. Number one, you need to analyze demand. You analyze the competition. You analyze the opportunity. And you analyze profitability. Always remember that you are in business to make profit, not just to make sales. You can make thousands of sales without making profit, but you can set your business up in such a way that you can make only profits. Let me let me just I want us to um, do some exercise. I want you to type. I want us to do exercise. Then I will now move over to the practical aspect of some things, and we do. So what I need you to type. I just want you to do some exercise here. How many days do you have in a year? So you can just type. I want to just see. It's a little exercise, but we are. I want to arrive to a point. So you can type on the distance. I hope there is. Or you can unmute yourself and talk. Okay, so you just let's work this out so I can see the chat. So Joy have replied. I want everyone should type. I just want to get us to think. Can you still hear me? If you just type, if you are, because I only see a reply from Joy. Does that mean that she was the only one that was listening, that was just talking? Okay. So Amaka, I've seen Amaka. So while we're doing that, I say divide that by 1 million. So if you divide 365 by 1 million, how much do you have? 1 million. So you divide 1 million by 365. So John has already answered it. He says 2,800 per day. So when we're talking about scaling, and remember I said get used to figures. So this is one thing that you're going to learn to work with figures. I remember I said that success is a mindset. Having money. So it's all about money. First of all, if you're going to be rich, you're going to learn. You will learn to work with numbers. You will learn to work with with figures, because that is actually where it begins. When you work with numbers. So the more you work with numbers, like the rich, they work with numbers, with figures. You don't even see the money. You don't kind of like say you have a billion or £1 million. You don't have that million in your house. Physically, they are in the bank. So the bank is with the money there. But what you are only thinking on numbers. You are thinking on figures. So here I said here. So that means what you need if you are thinking about scaling your business to £1 million, you just need to make 2,800 or 2,739 in a day. Now, I want to show you now. I want to get into Amazon to show you, because I want to show you how you can do this from Amazon. So 2,800 per day. It is something that is feasible. It's not even like right from your house right now. If you find 5 products that can make you enough money, you can turn this around within 1 month. But how are you going to be able to find these products? It's going to take you time. That is where research come into play. Like, okay, let me show you something. Let's if I go to Amazon, Amazon bestsellers. Okay. Or if without going there, you can just go to Amazon. So if you go to Amazon.co, so you can do that on your own, or you can type Amazon bestsellers. So once you're on Amazon page, if I want to show you, because these things now, it might look easy as I'm doing it here, but it's going to take time. That is where research. Remember, I said that research, product research is everything. If you are able to do your homework, to do your product research very well, or to hire someone to do it for you very well, you'll be amazed. So if we go to bestsellers, I want to pick a product now and just show you so that that figure we just calculated, you can see how feasible, how possible this is. So under bestsellers here, you can pick any department. Now, what bestsellers, the Amazon has one of the best systems, in the market. And so if you're looking at where to find products that are selling very well, it's Amazon has given you the tool to find out exactly what is happening. Like this bestsellers product says, our popular product based on sales, updated hourly. So the bestsellers list are based on what is happening. It's not something that someone is just saying. These are real figures. So any product that is on here, that means that that product is selling very fast. It says our most popular product based on sales, updated hourly. So Amazon has bestsellers, movers and shakers. Movers and shakers also the same thing. Under the movers and shakers list, Amazon says our biggest gainers in sales rank over the past 24 hours, updated hourly. So on the best sellers list here, I can pick and remember I said for you, begin to work with figures, numbers. Now, because when you understand figures, numbers, you can actually be able to scale some, to plan something. Now, under here, I will just pick, okay, let me pick pet suppliers under the pet department. So under pet supplies here, we have list of products here. So we have these products here, they're on the best seller. So this one is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, then number 7, number 8, number 9, yeah, keep going. So Amazon will normally display 100 of these on the bed for every category that you check. Now, if I just pick, let me pick one here and show you some figure like this one here. If I pick, this is number 9, but I want to show you something here where you're gonna need to do some work. So that is opening from my okay. So this one here, this product, I want to show you some figures from this product. Now you can the software that I'm using to get this, you can get it. And this one here is called, so you can write it down, and actually it is very cheap. It's about 160. How much? Let me check how much. 168 for a year. It's about 149.95 per year. So it's very cheap. So it's called AZ Insight Pro or AA as in Z. But what you are looking for is AZ Insight. So you can write it down, AZ Insight. So if you go to Google Chrome, okay, before Let me show you the figure from Amazon. We'll come back here because I want you to get this extension. Because number one, now you want to, I want you to get into product research to be able to do proper product research so that you can be able to find a winning product that is selling very well. So the one that we pick, this one here, can you see monthly sales? Monthly sales here says 6,782 units sold per month. This product alone is selling 298,000 per month. This is not per year. One product. This product alone is generating a revenue of 298,000 every month. Is selling about 6,782, and on the bestsellers rank is number 9 there. Now, if you are able to find such a high selling product whereby you are selling 2,000 quantities or these quantities, now there are about how many people selling this? You have 22 offers here. So you say FBN here, 22. FBA, 2 people, only 2 people are doing this for FBA. So that means there is actually a big opportunity right now for this product. But if you are able to find where to buy this product at a very cheap price, you can imagine, and you now reduce your own price. Right now, the price is £43.99 or 37.39 or when you subscribe to get it monthly. Now, if you are able to find where to buy a product, now I'm using this as an example to show you the power of selling a high product. You know, when you are doing your market, remember it says when you are doing your product research, you need to check on demand, competition, then and the profitability. You know, so if you are able, when we look at on the profitability, if you are able to do your research, remember I said research is everything. If you are able to do your research properly and find a product, so let's say this product right now, you do a Google search. Now, we might not, let me use this for example. There's another software as well that you can get. You can write that one down as well. I will show you how to use that now. It's called AMZ Base. AMZ Base. Now, to get these 2 softwares, the AZ Insight, what you just need to do, you go here, you go to Google Chrome and type AZ Insight. Okay, you just go to Chrome extension, Chrome Web Store. While you are on Chrome Web Store, so you can just type the AZ Insight. So it will bring out this is that extension now, because already it's added on my computer. You can see it's added. So, but if, for example, if I do not have it, it will give me the option to add it. So I will not add that extension on my distance. So the same way, the AMZ Base, the same way you can search on the same way AMZ Base. It will also bring this, so you can now click on add the extension. So these 2 extensions, and the AMZ Base is actually a free extension. The other one is 149. That one is 149 95 per year, which is really cheap. This is not even like I have softwares that I'm paying this amount monthly. So this one, this is just a yearly this is so it's not in the when you think about the power of research, what because number one, you need to have insight into market research. You're not just going to buy any product. You need to be able to know the sales rank, how that product is performing, how many quantities that is being sold. So if you're going to commit to buy any product, you need to buy a product that are selling. So now what we are talking about scaling your business. So this is not the part of where you are thinking about listing 100 items or 50 items. We are thinking about it just if you can find 5 products. And these 5 products we are talking about, it's not something that will just happen. You can actually spend the whole of the day researching Amazon page without finding anything. Just like, for example, this first one we found here. So if we check, let me take this off. So this is the AMZ base extension here. The AMZ base extension here will give you option here to search for this on Google, to search for this on Amazon, to search for these products on Alibaba, and also on AliExpress. Now, Alibaba and AliExpress, they are the same thing, but Alibaba is the wholesale part of while the AliExpress is the retail part of the. So if you are looking at buy maybe 1 or 2 quantities, you can just go straight to AliExpress to buy what you want. That's from China. They will or if you are looking at buying quantity, like if you have some money to invest, and you don't just invest in a product that is not really selling well. So we are talking about after you have done your product research, you analyze the competition, you analyze demand, property, everything. When you are done, that is when you will now maybe say, okay, I'm going to buy it maybe in a higher quantity. Maybe you buy maybe 1,000 or 2,000. Because number one, the product is actually selling very fast. So since it's a product that like in this monthly sales, this is selling like 6,782 units per month. It's making 298,000 revenue. So if you're able to get this thing at a very cheaper price somewhere else, that would be big money, enough profit. So, and if you're not able to do all the market research, now I'm going to show you a lot of things on the market research. This is just the tip to show you what to do and the power of, product research. So it's not the type of research that you jump. No, you don't jump. You just have to, you do it. It takes time. It just like when someone, if you are sharpening your saw, it takes you time to get it sharpened. Okay, so here, if you click on Google here, so you'll be able to search on Google for these products. For example, so Google will give us different places where you can buy this. So we might not find a place where we can buy this at a cheaper price. So it might not be this product. That is where the market research. So it's not like when you hit research on one product, ooh, you get it, or you find where you can buy it at a very cheaper price or one product. No, if it is that way, everyone will be a millionaire. So, but it's going to take time to do it. So, for example, this first one. So, okay, the product we are looking for is so we are looking for okay, so we go to Google. not I just use the pet this thing, so you can find it. So it doesn't have to be this product. It doesn't have to be this product, but it just to show you how. So you can see different prices. Just on Google, you have £17, 95. You have another place £35, and also you need to check to be sure that it is the correct product. So these are the things when you are doing your product research, you have to ensure that is that one that you saw in Amazon, that description and the picture is the same thing before you will commit to buy. But this is where, like as I said, the work is on the research. So you can use that AMZ this with the link on it, this link here. Okay, let me go back to that page. So here you can follow to Google, or here you can follow to check on Alibaba, on AliExpress. So you can do this. Remember how we started. So we started from going to like on Amazon page here. So once you're on Amazon page, you look for the best sellers category. So you can now choose any category that you want from the best sellers list. Then let me show you another software that you are going to need is Keeper. You are going to now the same thing that we just done here. Now you can list this product like if you are not selling on eBay, for example. So if once you land, you are using Hostel Guthrie. So after you find where you can really buy this product at a very cheaper price, or you can drop ship this one here as it is to eBay. But and remember that we are looking at product that will give you more profit. So we are not talking about £1 profit for you selling a product on eBay for £1 profit. You can do it, but I don't want you to. We're looking at. We're looking at. I don't want you to. When we are looking on scaling, don't think on £1 profit. Look on products that can generate more income, more profit for you. Except you can sell this product on eBay for £5 profit, for example, because the item is selling very fast. So what you just need to do with your hustle got through, you go to you follow you click on list now, manual listing. Then you click while you okay, you add this extension. You have this Chrome extension and the non-API extension installed already. So once you're on this Amazon page, where we were, and where is it here? You now click on this extension here, from Hustle God's Rail. We've already done this, so I'm just kind of showing you a little bit. So you click here to pull the details of this item. You can now list it. But the good news about Amazon is that this bestsellers list we are looking at, these are items that are actually selling. So when you do your homework very well and pick a bestsellers item that do not have enough competition, because there are a lot here that don't have so many competition. This one right now has about how many people selling it under Amazon? You have 22 people selling it merchant fulfilled. You can see 22 people merchant fulfilled and 2 people for FBA. So if you, because number one, because there is FBA offer for this item, if you start selling this item right now on Amazon on FBM, that's a merchant fulfilled, you will not be selling it because there is 2 FBA here, except you are going to be selling it under FBA. Because this FBA here, they have the selling power here. So if you now want to sell it under FBA, because you know that this is an item that is really selling very well, and you are able to find a place that you can buy it, let's say you are getting it from them 20 pounds. Another, let me show you another thing from here also. This software, some of you asked me the that time, how do I know how much I'm paying for item and how much am I making? You can enter your price here. Let's say if you bought this item for 20 pounds, you put 20 pounds here. So this is good for you. So you'll be able to know how much you will make from every profit, from every sales. So if you're buying this item for 20 pounds, so your profit here will be 13 pounds 39. So if you're sending it through FBA, let's put 20 pounds here. So if you are doing FBA here, your profit will be 10 pounds 65. So that means Amazon has taken their own commission and everything. So you'll be making, so if you find a place where you are buying this product for 20 pounds, you'll be making 10 pounds 65. So you can actually use this table for every items that you are doing that you are not sure how much you are making. So once you have this Chrome extension installed in your computer, so you will be able to know how much you are making. So even before you commit to buy an item. So for example, if you've seen where you are going to be buying this, for example, let's say 27 pounds. So you put 27 pounds here. You can now say, okay, am I going to make profit if I buy 27 pounds? Let's see. Wow, I'm going to make 4 pounds 82. Yes, okay, that's fine. So I can do that. So you can actually buy it for 27 pounds and send it to Amazon Fulfillment Center for Amazon to fulfill. So you can do that. So this table also is going to be useful for you. So because number one, I picked this one because the software is actually very cheap for you. You know, there are other softwares that are monthly and they are giving the same thing with additional things, but you might not, because as a starter, you start with this one. So this one is going to give you a lot of things here. So, and I mentioned also Kepa. Now, Kepa is another this thing that you're going to need. Now, I want to, because with Kepa, you can be able to find deals on Amazon. Now, remember, what we are talking about here is about finding deals. Like when you log into your Kepa here, there is a column here that says deals. Now, let's check on this first. When you click on deals, under deals, Amazon display deals every day. There are constantly deals taking place every day. Now, and let me clear up my previous search. So under deals here, Amazon displays deals every day, and from there are different categories. For example, here you can come to Amazon warehouse deals, and these warehouse deals they are used. Like for example, if a customer purchases an item from Amazon right now and return it, Amazon is not going to sell that item again as new. They will not sell it as old item, as under warehouse, under Amazon warehouse deals. So you can be buying deals here under Amazon warehouse deals. And under here, you can say the percentage of what you can say, okay, I want to buy items, let's say from 50% to 100%, between price, you say, okay, 5 pounds 5 months to, let's say, um, I am rushing because with this past 11, but let me, I want to finish this off. Okay, for let's say 5 to 18 pounds, with a minimum distance, maybe review. It says maybe five, 4 stars. You click on that, then you search, you will see deals. And if you don't want to go through the Amazon warehouses, there's also lightning deals from here daily, and there's also Amazon itself deals. So you can actually, from Amazon, get a lot of deals every day from this page. But what happened with the deals is that because the percentage, the deals that are coming, they don't stay there for 24 hours. They don't stay there for a very long time. So you will need to buy them. So sometimes you can buy this deal from here and still sell them on Amazon because they are not permanent deals. So you can get like 50%, 63%, 80% deals. And once you buy it, you send it back to Amazon. So you're going to need a little bit of working capital to be able to play with this one here. So this part here is not for dropshipping. And this is actually like when you have a little bit of capital, so you can really play here, use it. So there is a kind of flipping. You buy Amazon deals from Amazon, then you send the deals back to Amazon. Maybe you bought the deals, let's say 20 pounds, you send it back to Amazon and you are selling it for 45 pounds. But before you buy any deal, always do your due diligence, like the process of checking, the sales rank for that item and see if that item is selling very fast. Like, okay, let's check, for example, this item right now. Is it selling fast? Now, it's Amazon is a deal, but we need to find out if this item is really selling fast. So you need to check that. Just you follow the same process that I've used, or you can copy their thing. You put it on Amazon search engine. This is from Amazon UK, and you use the software to now analyze it to see, how many quantities of this product is being sold per month. So if the item is slow moving product, you don't need to buy it. So you're only focusing on items that are selling very fast. And also, so with these deals, you can buy any deals here that has an item that is selling very fast. You buy it. So for those of you that have VA, you can train your VA. You can set out aside maybe, okay, this month, and we're going to use 500 pounds to buy good deals that are selling very fast. So they do the research here to find the good deals. So if you need additional training on this, let me know. I will give you additional training on this for those that are interested on how to use it. This is not for dropshipping. You need to buy the product out from Amazon. So either you sell it on eBay or you sell it back on Amazon. But there are deals that are coming, and the deals, the price will change. They are not permanent. So apart from deals here, you have Amazon data here where you can actually, like the bestsellers, you can go under the bestsellers list, for example, here. Under the bestsellers list here, you have different categories. Here, you can choose any category. Let's say, for example, I was going to go to the same pet supplies, for example. So it's going to give me the same list you have on Amazon page. But remember, Amazon will normally display hundreds in a row, but this will give you up to 5,000. So Kepa can give you up to 5,000. So You can now analyze. You have up to 5,000 products to analyze. So if you're able to analyze 5,000 products, you can be able to pick maybe 10 there that you can find where you can buy it at a very cheaper price, and you will make you a lot of money from there. That is all for today. Any question? If you have any question, put your question through. Any question? All right. If there is no question, I will assume that you.
Hello, Pastor.
Hello.
Casey, good evening.
Okay, good evening.
You know the Kepa, eh? Wait, the Kepa thing you just showed now, eh? When you buy from Amazon,
Uh,
I want to list it. You can't list it as new product, can you?
you mean the deals?
The deals. When you buy it from Amazon warehouse and you want to sell it back in Amazon, can you
Okay.
list it as new or used or very?
Okay. Yeah, let me answer that. This is a question that just reminded me of something else as well. Under Amazon deals here, it's not just only the used items that are under deals here. If you check on under this here, choose a deal type. You see Amazon new, used, collectible, refurbished, lightning, warehouse deals. So there are different kinds of deals here. And the good news is this, that all of them are deals. So you can choose to buy new deals. Now, for example, if you're sending the item back to Amazon Fulfillment Center, don't go and buy Amazon warehouse deal. This is very important. So if your plan is to send it to Amazon Fulfillment Center, buy new ones, Amazon new here. So you click on new. So the new now is this 11 listed. So and you click on new here. So it will bring out now because of the filter I applied here. That's why only one product is showing here. So and this is about 91%. This one that is showing here is about 91%. This is a new item. Now, so if I play here, change this filter that I applied here, more product will show here. So under this new, if you buy this product right now, if you do your due diligence and this product like with 91%, that's a good deal. So then the next thing is to find out if this item is actually selling fast. If this item is selling very fast, then you buy it out, then and send it to Amazon Fulfillment Center. So let's say you bought it, let's say how much it is. So you bought it. Next thing you send it to Amazon with like up to 30 pounds profit. So this 91%. You can send up to 40 pounds profit with this item. But the key thing is not just to buy deals, is to ensure that that deals has a high selling distance. It's selling very fast. So this is what you need to, and before you commit to buy any, because there is deals coming out from on this. It's a daily thing. It's coming there here every day. So your focus should always be to ensure that that item is selling very fast. So that this is where the use of softwares to analyze comes into play. So when you analyze it, it's selling very fast, then you send that item back to Amazon and you increase your price, sell it at the normal price, you make your money. And secondly, on Amazon warehouse deals here, this is best when you want to sell it on eBay. And also on with Amazon warehouse deals on eBay, there are some branded items that you are not permitted to sell. That's Vero items, branded items that you are not permitted to sell them as new items. So with such items, you can list them as used on eBay, and eBay will not close your account or send you anyone because it is used. You can sell Apple phone as used, but you can't sell Apple phone as new. Because it's another brand. Once it will flag. So because it's registered under the Vero branded list. So, but if when you buy under warehouse deals here, you buy Apple products here under warehouse deals, and you now list it as used on eBay. So let's say you bought that from Amazon for let's say um, 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 50 pounds. You can sell it on eBay for 110 pounds as used, and you'll be selling it. So this is you selling both on eBay and Amazon. So if you're going to make use of Amazon warehouse deals will be best. For example, from here, Amazon warehouse deals, I do buy some personal things for myself from here because I know that those items that they are new items, nothing happened to them. So there are a lot of funny Amazon customers. They will just buy an item, and like for example, that my LG TV here, I bought it under Amazon warehouse day with a very good bargain, and it's a new TV. There is nothing that happened to it. But once someone purchase something and return it, Amazon will, because of there is a scratch, the box has been opened. That's what our Amazon warehouse is all about. So once it is open, Amazon will not sell it again as a new item. It will, except you are dealing with sellers, but all the deals on Amazon, these deals are coming from Amazon itself, Amazon warehouse deals. Just few that may be from our side, but all of them, they are new items. So that means you can sell it if the new one is being sold for 500 pounds. You can sell this one for 450 pounds on eBay. And but Amazon will not sell it at that price. If you now want it for personal use, you can take advantage of that and buy it at a very cheap price. The same thing that they are selling the new one, you have the same new, but now at a very bargain price.
Okay.
Is that clear, Casey?
Yeah. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you.
All right, Pastor. I think I had some connection problems.
Okay.
I wasn't picking everything you said, but
all right. Okay. I'm recording it. I will send you the recording.
Okay. So how can we make
I can't hear you.
Hello?
What did you say?
Can you hear me? I said, is it possible that we sell back to Amazon and still make profits?
Yes, that is what it is called flipping. This is what it's all about. And because it is a deal. Now, because the thing is this, these deals, they don't stay there forever. It's not something that we stay there for. Just what I'm saying, it's a deal. So they reduce it. They can sell this for £70, 70% off today. By tomorrow, when we come tomorrow, it's back to normal. So there is lightning deals that can run for 7 days. There are daily deals. So these days they are not they are not the normal system for the product. Just like, for example, during Black Fridays, businesses, a lot of people do plan on Black Fridays to buy out a lot of things from Amazon, and after Black Friday they will send it back to Amazon. So now this type of game now is actually this is not drop shipping. So that's why I said that this part of game, but we're talking about playing a different game here. So this game here now is not drop shipping. So like, for example, the same way you play on Black Friday is the same game you are playing here. So on Black Friday, when price, they will sell a lot of things at a very cheaper price on Black Friday. Then on Black Friday, before the Black Friday already, you've done your market research. You know the items that are selling very fast, because you are not coming to Black Friday to come and just buy anything. You're a businessman. So you are prepared for Black Friday. So if Black Friday is next week Friday, so you are using this week to do your product research to find out items that are selling very fast. Like, for example, that type of that pet product that I showed you that is selling like thousands every month. So you can plan to buy like 1,000 or buy a lot of that product. Then if you have some connection, like some product, they might put a limit on the number that you can buy on Black Friday. So what you can do is you can open up to 10 Amazon accounts, and you fund it with gift cards, with money. What you're planning ahead how to buy up these items on that distance. So on that Black Friday, what is that time click? You buy up these items. Then they get delivered to you. After Black Friday, the price goes up again. Now you now send it back to Amazon and begin to make your money back. It's business. But it's all about understanding, what is happening, the trend. That is where that's why I say that research in business is everything. You need to understand the product research. It is not something that someone can just do with a cup of tea, do 1 hour. So it takes time. So it is something that you send it to Amazon. So the deals are not permanent. So you buy it and you send back to Amazon and make your money, or you can sell it to other channels. But Amazon is a good channel to sell it because it's a deal, and those items are selling. But the key thing there is to ensure that what you're buying is selling very well. And one of the ways to do it is to go through the Amazon bestsellers list based on items that are really selling very well, or use a software to do it easily. So you'll find out what is selling very fast before buying. I hope I've answered that question. Okay, any other question? Any other question?
No, not from me.
Okay. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Crack on. So there is so much. It's all about getting on your computer. Let your computer become your friend. Play with these things, and there is so much money, to make from here. So so scaling your business is something that you just require few products. You just require few products, not just you don't need 100 products, as in 100 different products. You just require few to understand the game and you play it.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know. Okay, clear now. Sorry, there's a question. I put it down in the chat here.
Oh, okay,
How
yeah.
I didn't get how to link
Uh,
a
okay,
software, linking the software
the
to the
is
business.
the Chrome extension. So you just when you click on add extension, the extension will be added to your distance, to your
Oh,
Chrome
okay.
bar at the top right hand side. So when you change, if you're using Google Chrome, so you will see it at the top right hand side. So what you just need to do is um, to register with them. Just one of them, AMZ. AMZ base doesn't require any account. It's a free listing. The one that will require account will be AZ Insights, Amazon FBA product and analytics tool is the one that will require you to sign up with them and start a trial. I think 7 days or 14 days trial. Then after that, they will now expect you to pay the $149 per year, which is good. So you'll be able to use it. So use the product, yeah. So and even there is a lot of function on that extension. For example, sometimes someone can even buy a product from, let's say, outside that they are not even eligible to sell on their account. But with that with that software, once you connect it, well, once you sign up, it will tell you if you're an Amazon seller, it will tell you if you're eligible to sell that product. So and if you're not eligible to sell that product on the Amazon account, you won't even need to buy the product. So these are the areas of the product research. So there is a huge information, for you when you are now analyzing in a product, if you are to buy it and everything. This is actually where the game is, where you begin to look into deep into research on Amazon. So this is where it is and where you're going to like make a lot of money, do more product research on this, just focus on the bestsellers list. They will give you and you will make enough business from there. So the answer to that question is you don't even need to link it. It can work on its own without you linking to Amazon. It's a Chrome extension.
You mean
All you
the
just need is an
AMS,
account with them.
you mean the AMZ base?
Huh?
You mean the AMZ base?
The AMZ base does not even require an account.
Okay, it's free.
You just need to add it and it will start. You will see it once you're on Amazon page, you will see it.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, everyone. And if you have any question, you can post it on the group as well. All right. God bless you and have a good evening.
All right. Thank you so much.